person on my team in 16 years that has consistently beat me to the ball every play. That ain't got nothing to do with talent. That's just got everything to do with effort. Nothing else. 15 straight years. 12 Pro Bowls later, if you want numbers. I done saw all of it. And the only thing that's kept me around is my effort. All I ever knew was effort will get me seen on tape. Effort will get me noticed to get to the league. Effort would one day take care of my mom and my kids. Effort, which is between you and you. Nobody else can give you effort. And I'm still grinding because the next kid is talking about he getting too old. Keep watching me if I ain't. Nobody ain't got to convince me of what I do. I do what I do because I do what I do because I'm built from something. That's why I run to the hotel. I don't need to talk to nobody before my games. I just need to see where I once came from. I'm just sharing my story to tell y'all. Every time you think somebody got it good, man, it ain't always good. Some people just make up their mind and they just cry and say the heck with it, man. Because sometimes that's all you can do. How much of our brains are we really going to use? There's no other man out there willing to give up what I'm willing to give up. I said that in 1993 when I said I wanted to be the greatest hurricane. And the only thing that I got in the middle of all of that distance is the only thing that follows work is results. There's no other blueprint. I ain't got no other secrets to tell y'all today. I ain't come here for nothing else but to tell you, if you want to do something, work at it. You want a better relationship with God, work at it. You want to understand why pulling your pants up is important, why yes ma'am and no ma'am is important, why being in the meeting with complete silence when somebody walks in, because it's presence and essence that determines respect. That's all we're talking about. The power of respect is never to disrespect. The question is, what are you going to do with your time? What drives you?
Good morning, Woodlawn Middle School, and welcome back to the WMS News. Today is September 10th, and it's a B-Day. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and Code of Conduct. Now it's time for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing for our code of conduct. Woodlawn Middle School Eagles are respectful.
Woodlawn Middle School Eagles are respectful.
Woodlawn Middle School Eagles are responsible.
Woodlawn Middle School Eagles are responsible.
And Woodlawn Middle School Eagles are safe.
Woodlawn Middle School Eagles are safe.
You may now be seated at this time. Now for today's weather forecast. It is currently 55 degrees with a high of about 75 degrees.
Here are our daily announcements. The Woodlawn Middle School broadcast team is looking for students to take part in the morning announcements. If you are interested in being a news anchor and or working behind the scenes, please see Mr. Jones in room 127.
Teachers, please be sure to put the Woodlawn Middle mascot voting link on Schoology for students to access and vote on a name for our school mascot.
Motivational quote of the day. Take the attitude of a student. Never be too big to ask questions. Never know too much to learn something new.
Today in history, a U.S. Navy officer named Oliver Hazard Perry led the U.S. Navy to victory in the Battle of Lake Erie on September 10, 1813, famously reporting his success with the words, "We have met the enemy and they are ours." His decisive actions secured American control of Lake Erie, a critical supply route and strategic advantage in the War of 1812.
It's time for our words of wisdom.
Good morning. Happy Wednesday. I woke up this morning thinking it was Thursday. It is Wednesday, a wonderful Wednesday. Good morning. Thank you, Morning Show crew. Thank you, Mr. Jones. Good to see all of you on this September 10th. Just a few announcements. Of course, teachers, please check the coverage schedule as well as make sure that you're taking attendance, not only for homeroom, but each and every period, and that includes advisory. Thank you. Most of us are doing a pretty good job. We're missing in just a few spots, but much better job. We're off to a good start. So please make sure that you're taking that accurately each and every day. In addition, next Wednesday, we have Welcome Night 2025. And we're so excited about that. Yeah, so we're so excited about Welcome Night. It's flyers up around the building. It's our first family night event in addition after back to school night. And so this is where we welcome, and we're an inclusive and diverse community, and there'll be resources, music, food. And so please have your families RSVP. They should RSVP really by today so we can have an accurate count. So remind them if they didn't do it, remind them when you get home to tell them to RSVP as well, okay? And so that way we can have a great time next Wednesday night from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. Thank you to Ms. Steen and Ms. Gerhold for your leadership in organizing our first event of the year. So thank you so very much. Teachers, students, we have a mascot. Now, 7th and 8th graders were able to meet our mascot last year, but we need a name for the mascot, and so we want your input in suggesting some names. Some of you yelled out some names last year, but we didn't really write those down, so now is your chance, and maybe if you thought about it. So teachers, please make sure you're dropping that in your homeroom Schoology group so that students can vote, or actually not vote, put down suggested names if they have a suggested name for our mascot. Of course, our mascot is an eagle. On the form that you will see when your teachers drop that into Schoology, you'll see a picture of the eagle for 6th graders or other students who are not here, or maybe you forgot what he looks like. So we want your input as members of our school community, and then we'll see what names come up, and then we will all vote on that. So this week we're asking for suggested names, okay? So teachers, please make sure you drop that in your homeroom Schoology group as well. As you all can see, the weather is changing, so make sure that you have your proper uniform. Hoodies will not be allowed. Don't say, well, I'm cold. Make sure you have a sweater. Nice. Yes, a sweater or something. Some rooms may be cooler than others, so that way that matches your, that is solid and matches your uniform top. So if you have that or longer sleeves, you know, the weather will start getting a little cooler, so you want to make sure that you have that as well. Okay, today is a B-Day, so I do not want to prolong the day. I am Dr. Archulus. I love each and every one of you. Oh, I'm sorry, one more thing. Many of us have on yellow today because today is World Suicide Prevention Day. World Suicide Prevention Day. Each day, really, around the world, we lose people, unfortunately, to self-harm. And so we want to make sure that we're taking care of ourselves and each other. If we're feeling some type of way, we have counselors. You always have trusted adults and people to talk to in life, even when you get to be a grown-up. And so we want to make sure that we're preventing people doing self-harm or suicide. And so many of us have on yellow today. Because it is World Suicide Prevention Day. But remember, you always have trusted adults around you. We have counselors, we have social workers, school psychologists, administrators, wonderful teachers. So there's always somebody that loves you and supports you that you can always talk to, and let your family members know that too. All right? Again, I love you. I am Dr. Archulus.
Okay, that's all for today, folks. We'll see you on the next one. I'm Azara.
I'm Mercy.
And have a wonderful Wednesday.
We're moving to 1B.